I just think it's funny that the top G is a fanboy, and he runs with this whole thing like, "What color is your Bugatti?"
Jake Paul versus Andrew Tate. Trash talk meets reality check. It's almost poetic, really. The self-styled top G and the self-proclaimed problem child trading jabs like high school rivals fighting over mirror time. Andrew Tate, a 4-time world kickboxing champion, calls out Jake Paul, and of course, Jake answers exactly how you'd expect, with a loud, ego-fueled monologue wrapped in podcast-grade bravado. This is classic Jake Paul, overconfident, delusional.
Did endless videos supporting me, laughing about me, saying how funny I was. I'll fight him for free.
Delusional, and somehow completely divorced from reality. The same guy who cherry-picks opponents like he's browsing a clearance rack now thinks he can take down a seasoned fighter with 76 professional wins. Hilarious. Let's be clear, Tate has been posting videos supporting Jake, laughing at his antics, even calling him funny. But now, Jake wants a fight. For free. Suddenly, it's less about admiration and more about manufactured beef. Jake's fight resume reads like a list of washed-up names and MMA retirees.
I'm sure he's ready to back up.
I don't think he ever gets into the ring and risks his alpha male appearance to fight me or Logan. Andrew Tate, you're scared to get in the ring with one of us.
MMA retirees. Remember his scripted face-off with Mike Tyson? Cringeworthy. But it still made headlines, because that's what Jake does best, create drama, not boxing legacy. And now, he's aiming at Andrew Tate. Not with skill, not with humility, but with his signature loudmouth energy. Jake Paul, the man more skilled at dodging real competition than landing clean punches, is acting like he's ready to step into the ring with someone whose actual fight career wasn't filmed in 1080p for TikTok. If my brother doesn't F*** you up, I will, Jake declares. Sure, buddy. Andrew Tate, cigar smoking, Bugatti driving, motivational.
But what I'm saying is that Andrew, if my brother doesn't fuck you up, I will. And it has to.
Motivational meme in human form has more fight credibility in one pinky than Jake does in his whole influencer career. And yet, Jake still thinks he's the alpha here. It's trash talk versus talent, and Jake is way out of his league. Jake loves to accuse others of being scared. He told Tate is afraid to fight because he doesn't want to damage his alpha male appearance. Irony alert, this is the same guy who ducked Tommy Fury more times than we can count, citing visa issues, scheduling conflicts, or whatever excuse fit the week. Jake's been running from real boxers like it's a cardio workout. Oh, and let's not forget Jake's side quests. KSI. Still no fight. Tommy Fury. Still pending. Eddie Hearn. Suing Jake for $100 million over corruption allegations Jake blurted out with zero evidence. Meanwhile, Jake promises to debunk the lawsuit on his podcast. Because of course, the guy who built his brand on YouTube pranks and rented Lambos is now the self-appointed whistleblower of professional boxing. Totally credible. At one point, Jake does attempt to sound like a reasonable adult, expressing support for free speech and saying Tate.
But what I'm saying is that Andrew, if my brother doesn't fuck you up, I will. And it has to go down.
Fair point. Except this is coming from a guy who weaponizes his platform to bully, mock, and manipulate audiences for clicks. If you want to fight, send me the contract, Tate says. I'll take a break from retirement just to beat the goofy entitlement out of you. Now, that's how you issue a challenge. But will Jake actually step in the ring with Tate? Doubtful. Jake's entire career is built on spectacle, not substance. He's not looking for a real fight, he's chasing the next viral moment, the next pay-per-click rivalry. Because stepping into the ring with Tate means facing someone who doesn't fold, doesn't fake, and doesn't flinch. Jake wanting to fight Canelo Alvarez is the cherry on top. That's like a toddler challenging Usain.
You want to fight and you want to send a contract, send one to me. I will take a few weeks break from living my retired life to kick the living fuck out of a fucking goofy, fucking entitled dickhead like you.
Challenging Usain Bolt to a 100-meter dash. Embarrassing, delusional, and yet somehow, still wildly entertaining. Yes, Jake did beat Anderson Silva in 2022. But Silva was 47. An MMA legend, sure, but well past his prime. That doesn't make Jake a contender, it makes him a PR expert with gloves. So here we are, Jake Paul versus Andrew Tate. A matchup between two internet personas inflated by followers, ego, and self-delusion. But only one of them actually has the receipts to fight. Let's be real, Jake doesn't want a real bout. He wants drama. He wants headlines. And he wants fans to keep mistaking trash talk for talent.